Alright, so this was a leak that I ran earlier today. I think this is a keepable hand. And opponent is on Scapeshift. Yeah, so I don't have a mill rock here, so I figure it's a good idea to see their top card, give me more information to figure out what's the best card to duress. See a Dryad on top. And let's see, their hand was, oh yeah, they mulliganed, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, wait, what? 1, 2, oh yeah, that fetched that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So yeah, this is their hand. I take the Scapeshift, of course. That's really the only thing I can take. I decide to wait on the fetching and the trophy here. It might have been correct to fetch and trophy the Dryad with the first trigger on the stack so they don't get the extra land drop. And yeah, it looks like they did surveil one card to the graveyard. And then they kept the other one on top. And so I go ahead and kill the Dryad now. So over here, I think I made a mistake. I think I should have played the Gardens so that I can copy the Shredder and try to mill my opponent as quickly as possible. Because if I can blind hit as many mountains as possible, they might run out of mountains. These are all gone. So I start blind milling my opponent to try to get rid of all the mountains I can. Really, any hit is a good hit. Yeah, I look, and apparently the most recent lists have been running rings. So I copy the Shredder, try to blind mill. It might have been correct to play the Catacombs there, but yeah. Yeah. So fortunately, I have the needle on that already, and I want to mill my opponent before they get the protection. So I'm really now they're in top deck mode. So if I can get a lantern, I should be good to go. Um, yeah. So I'm milling myself here to try to hit a lantern if I can. And so I get my trophy back. Yeah, there's nothing to grab with the duress. And so I'm really just kind of hoping to dodge here. So I wait until their draw step, and I'm going to get the Valakut. And I'm just kind of hoping they don't draw a Valakut or a bunch of other things. Oops. And so I trophy the Valakut, and they drew a bolt, so I lose. And DGO will catch up at some point, I guess. Here we go. Okay. This is an amazing hand, so I'm keeping it for the sideboard. Um, so I sided in all the ley lines, so +3 ley lines, and I sided in 2 necrominches. So I sided out 1, 2, 3 for the ley lines, and then a needle and a bridge for the necrominches. Because it looks like the only card to needle is the ring, and then um, they didn't have a whole lot of creatures for the bridge. Yeah, but yeah, this hand looks amazing. The reason I played the Saga here is in case they have Pick Your Poison, so they can't make me sacrifice the Leyline. I figure I'm okay with sacrificing Saga. I think they put a Chalice on 1. Yeah, which is unfortunate. I really wanted to play that Duress. So I grab this extra mill rock, um, and I figure that I can trophy this and then Duress next turn. I was real tempted there to fire off the Necromentia, but I wasn't quite sure yet. I figure I'm happy with getting rid of the Wish while they're doing the Farseek. That's one less card I have to worry about later on. And I know they're not casting a 1 mana spell because they are on Chalice, so I know I'm safe. Yeah, draw the Catacombs so that I can make sure that I can cast both Trophy and Duress this turn. So I'm going to fetch my basics. Get rid of the Trophy. And then Duress. So I do see that they have a ring that I do have to worry about. Fortunately, I have a Saga, and they have a lot of dead cards. So I mill that, before they get a chance to try to draw, do ring or anything else. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing for me to necromancy here, so I'm just gonna wait. Yeah. So I want to mill this ring because now what I'm hoping to do is put a needle on ring and then let their own ring kill them. And I'm okay with them drawing a fart seek. So yeah, grab another Pixis. I don't play it because I figure now I'm in a position where I can start attacking my opponent with Saga tokens. So I just need them to whiff one time. They did draw a Scapeshift, but fortunately that does nothing here. So at this point I know I've won the game because I'm going to be able to make Saga tokens, put on ring, and I'll have a lock. Yeah, milling myself because I don't need the extra land. I mean, I could have gotten it to get the extra white source for another ley line, but I don't think it's necessary. Yeah, grab the needle, put it on ring, play the Pixis, and swing for 7. And this is going to lead to a very quick game. Yeah. Yeah, they can kill one construct, but yeah, I don't need the trophy. And then they're going to die to their ring. So we go to game 3. Eventually MTGO will catch up. Come on. Oh, come on now. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't go through the mulligans quite as quickly. There we go. So this hand, I don't feel it's strong enough. I feel like I want Leyline or a discard or something. So I mulligan. This one again does not feel strong enough. So this time I do have discard. I'm really worried about that Glimmer Void. I only have one Glimmer Void in the whole deck, and unfortunately I did draw it, but I'm on the draw here. So I figure that if I can draw, some, like if I can just draw a land other than Glimmer Void, I should be set here. And I did the extra lantern. And, oh yeah, the Terrace Under. Oh, I sighted in an extra Terrace Under too. And I do draw land, so I'm just going to shock that in Thoughtseize now because I don't want to lose to a Pick Your Poison. Oh wait, no, not Thoughtseize, I'm sorry. Lantern. Oh yeah, because they scried to the top, or surveilled to the top. Yeah, I really don't like the Wish, but I do have another Thoughtseize, fortunately. So now, if I can get the Lantern and the Shredder together, I know they have a Boseiju, which is unfortunate, but so I'll go ahead and Thoughtseize now, and so this leaves them with nothing but lands. So it's looking kind of good right now. Unfortunately, they do have two Boseijus. Now I figure that they can draw the Wish, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until they Wish, and then I'll Thoughtseize them. When MTGO decides to cooperate. There we go. So yeah, they draw the Wish, and they wish for a Pick Your Poison. So yeah, I'll sack the Lantern. I want to draw the Shredder anyways. I just need to draw a Lantern from here. And if I can get rid of this Boseiju, I'll be okay. But this puts us both into top deck mode, and I'm okay with that. Yeah, I fetch for the white source, so I can play Leyline if I need to. There's a Valakut and a Boseiju gone. And just blind mill them. So now I'll play the Glimmer Void. So I know two of their cards already, and they didn't play a different card, so that tells me that the third card is probably a land. Yeah, so Chalice on 2, so that's going to stop my trophy. So in response, I decide to Valakut, or trophy the Valakut. And I'm just going to try to blind mill them the best I can. Yeah. I don't Thoughtseize yet because again, so I Thoughtseize now because I figure maybe they drew something, but they had not. Yeah, unfortunately they get a ring. I'm going to blind mill them and hope. And I do get a Valakut and a Wish off of that, which is nice. So now I get... I do know that they have a Boseiju in hand, so no matter what I get, they're probably going to Boseiju it. So I do get a Needle, so I'm going to name the ring, force them to Boseiju it. Yeah, blind mill them and hope they just get dead stuff off of this thing. So here I have a interesting decision to make. I got a profane tutor coming off, and I have the mana to go get a ley line and then cast the ley line. But I'm really worried about this ring, and so I decided to get the needle for the ring instead. Get the Farseek. So really, I just need to whiff. I need them to whiff on a churn, and I need to get a bridge soon, and or a what's it called? Um, uh, Lantern. And they happen to their top deck is Scapeshift. So I'm going to try to blind mill them and hope to hit their last Valakut. Or at least hit some more lands. And they did have Valakut left, so they were running 4, it looks like. And that's going to be enough to kill me, so I concede. It's unfortunate, so it might have been right to get the Leyline instead, but I kind of feel like grabbing the needle for the ring is probably the best decision there.